on OFM.
Willem, you're currently live on the Central SA Top 30 straight out of Checkers. You are the Real Good Recipe Books winner of the grand prize of a 30,000 Rand voucher courtesy of Checkers.
Oh my soul, awesome. That's incredible.
Congratulations, you're a winner on OFM. These are the moments that we live for at OFM. I'm Anshin Lindveld, the OFM sales manager, and we are very proud of this little beauty that we compiled with the help of our listeners. And it may be our best example of a highly successful, innovative, multi-channel promotion yet. We created this keepsake by utilizing the engaging power of radio, our digital platforms, as well as a partnership with our sister company, publishing house Maharing. And in the process, we ended up not only creating brand love, but also generating some revenue for both companies with new hybrid advertising packages consisting of both on-air, online, and print elements. Towards the end of 2020, we were looking for something different from the usual festive season campaigns. Something fun and exciting that could celebrate the region and lift the spirits. Guided by Central South Africa's culture of home entertaining and the value placed on family and friendship, we came up with the Real Good Recipe Book, Family Favorites from Central South Africa. This interactive cookbook is a compilation of listeners as well as presenters' recipes designed to showcase the bounty and hospitality of Central South Africa. And what better home for all the lockdown creations? With a highly suited sponsor like Checkers on board, we could give away 30,000 Rand voucher as the Golden Carrot Grand Prize to encourage listeners to upload their recipe, the story behind it, as well as a photo of themselves and the dish for possible publication in one of 6 ingredient categories the book was finally divided in via OFM's website or online and desktop apps. Throughout the campaign, contestants were rewarded with 1,000 Rand Checkers voucher spot prizes to further encourage uploads, and the top recipes from each of the 6 ingredient categories were also drawn to receive a 1,500 Rand cash in the week leading up to the grand prize winner announcement.
Ek het 'n bietjie gaan kyk na die resepte wat ingekom het en hier's een wat my oë gevang het en dit is ingestuur deur Marlies Dubel.
Vanaf ek kan onthou, het ek en my ouma koeksisters gebak van plaastyd af al. En ouma het begin sieker word en meer agteruit begin gaan, maar sy wou nog steeds koeksisters bak. Sy kon nie meer staan nie, maar altyd met haar vingertjie al het sy op die bank gesit het by beduie. So ja, dit is vir my baie baie spesiaal en ek sal dit altyd koester. Ouma's nou nie meer vandag daar nie en dis
Vir R500 voucher, koopbewys van Checkers is joune. Het jy 'n Checkers Extra Savings kaart? Dan maak ons dit R1,000. Hoe klink dit?
oh, fantasties.
Now, the Real Good Recipe Book competition is made possible by Checkers and Checkers Hyper. Celebrate the art of entertaining with the widest range of quality ingredients for hearty home cooking this festive season.
The winner of the grand prize was announced during an outside broadcast at Checkers Hyper in Bloemfontein a week before Christmas. Perfect timing for the deserving winner as well as the prize sponsor.
It was a very tough decision, and I heard that the judges went through quite a lot and they thought long and hard with regard to who is going to walk away with it. The criteria for the recipe selection was creativity, simplicity, and the degree to which the entry was completed with the photos and the stories. Now, in the end, this recipe just stood out a little bit more, and I promise it will delight the novice as well as a professional cook. Mr. Willem Create, tell us a little bit more about that recipe that you sent in.
It's a recipe that I picked up in England while we were working in a pub there. It just became a family favourite since that's where I fell in love with cooking. And, you know, when we came back, often when we spoke about our travels in England, the meal always came up. And every time I make it, we really just revisit the great times we had.
Our listeners really blew us away with their creativity and heartfelt stories. From the 200 entries received, 36 recipes made it into the book, of which the hard copy was made available as corporate gifts and prizes in 2021. OFM's listeners could also download a PDF copy online. But what makes this compilation even more special is that we gave it an interactive element. As our listeners really enjoy watching the antics of the presenters, each section of the book starts with a recipe from a couple of presenters and a QR code that can be scanned to open up an online video of the presenters preparing the dish.
We're going to make lekker lamb burgers.
Vandag gaan ons try om hierdie fillets so lekker as moontlik gaar te maak.
And we're going to be making some really nice Asian-inspired pork belly.
QR codes were also added to some advertisements to enable advertisers to add rich media to their offering. The campaign truly demonstrated the power of radio as a medium, how it is amplified or enabled through its companion platforms, as well as its capacity for collaboration and constant innovation. The Real Good recipe book truly bears testament to the beautiful people of our wonderful region and the delicious food we cook in central South Africa. We trust the tasty recipes shared by our listeners and presenters will bring smiles to many faces and make for fantastic breakfast, lunch and dinner conversations.